Hello everybody and welcome back to the final episode of the season and the series with Sparta Rotterdam, and boy have we got a final episode. And not only just Feyenoord, it's the Rotterdam Derby, and not only the Rotterdam Derby, it is a fight for the title with Ajax. Yes, you've heard me correctly, we are ending the series with a last ditch effort of winning the league. This will be amazing if we were to pull this off, and I wish I'd bought the players I had done earlier on in the save, but as it goes, this season has been absolutely stupendous. Let's talk you through with what's been going on since the last episode. Venlo, where we won 2-0, we followed that up with a 2-0 victory over NEC. Gomez and Malascorta scoring. We had to wait a long time for the second goal to go in. We were all over them. And then Vitesse away from home. We played against Spearings, our old player, and it could have gone either way, this one. Vitesse were solid when they came forward, weren't so tight at the back, but either way, a stalemate all the same. So that does leave us lying second in the division. It is early on goal difference now, 2 goals in it. Ajax were on the verge of losing. Somehow they managed to pull a win out of the bag. 2-1 against Den Haag. 78th minute winner. So really, it's not really in our hands. Avoid defeat and Ajax lose, we will win the league. We've just got to do better than Ajax, and if we win, and if we both win, we need to score 2 goals more than what they do, or win by 2 goals more than what they do. So if they win 2-0, we've got to win 4-0 or 5-0 even. It could be even 3 goals. Oh grief! It's again a little bit too much now, but yes, they have managed to well, maybe put one over us in the end. But it's going to the wire. It is all to play for, and this is the side that's going to go forward. It's unchanged. Dornbusch in goal. We've got Rosser, Antonio Bispo and Heidi at the back. Torres and Fleming. Taverson, Gomez and Croy. Been playing really well, them 3. Especially these 2 out on the wings, and Malascorta up front. Malascorta is now our leading goal scorer. He's on 15 goals. But look at this. Malascorta's on 15. Gomez on 14. Daniels is on 14. We've got Croy on 12. And Taverson on 10. Now I'm all for having a goal scorer that's scoring 20-30 goals in a season, but if we can get 5 players in double figures, I don't think I've ever had that in any season or any save I've ever had, but you can do that. That's brilliant. And also I don't think we're going to get to play at our new stadium, which, because it's the end of the series, stadium finishes on the 1st of July. It's for next season. So yes, we're not going to see that, are we? So really disappointed with that. Really am. Ajax, on the other hand, they are away to Excelsior. They've had quite a mixed run of games as well. They're struggling to score. They haven't really been on form. They've been scoring in every game, but not scoring more than 1, apart from the last one where they somehow managed to get 2. Rather annoying. But form suggests they should not have got a win in that one. We're also going to keep an eye on Ajax as well in their game, and bringing the goals as and when they happen. I think that'd be quite good. If I can manage to do that, I will do that. But they're coming attacking as well, so it's the same formation. Tell the boys to do this for the fans. We've already had a team talk. We're suggesting that we didn't expect to get this to point, but it would be great if we did win it, and they were all on board with it. The recent form standings have Feyenoord in 8th place. Let's show them why. We can potentially clinch the title, so I'm expecting nothing less. Maybe a little bit too strong for them, I guess, but we will be kicking off with Feyenoord. Not seen Feyenoord in a blue kit before. It's quite weird. But the Rotterdam Derby has been kicked off though, either way, and a win. We're not doing brilliantly against Feyenoord. Oh! Nearly had a heart attack then. Heart failure. Don't really want that happening. Let's not mess around with it at the back. Obispo, bring it forward, lad. Ajax are still 0-0. Gomez, goal. Ooh, it's almost there. Gomez wants the top goal scorer award. As it stands, we are staying in second. Cross comes in. Nobody getting there. Yigit comes away with it for Feyenoord, but Torres goes and wins it back. He's going backwards, Antonio. He's up for Young Dutch Player of the Year award, which is nice to see. And I think our players deserve it. We deserve something out of this season, even if it's individually. Two of them go for it and they totally miss it, but it's a great ball out to the wing, but nobody there. Croy's nowhere near it. Malascorta, the through ball over the top, and Bakari. Then they go 1-0 up. That could mess things up for us now. We need 4 goals. Or we need a victory. But that's not great. This is a dampener on things. He's just headed right over the top. It's a good stop initially, but not the second time round. Ajax is still 0-0. As long as that stays 0-0, we should be able to get back into this game. Cross coming for Ajax. The ball goes in, hits the back of the net. Ajax have just gone 1-0 up. Penalty now. No! 2-0. Grief! Ajax are 2-0 up now. Really disappointing there. Rossa now with the ball to Gomez. We can score 3 goals in 3 minutes. It's been done before. That's a very, very good stop as well. Are we bottling it right at the end? They've had 2 shots on goal and 2 on target. That is it. We're all over them. Play it back to him. Well done, Antonio. Croy. Cross comes in. Back post. Again, nobody there. We are picking it up. Malascorta now has it. Plays it back in. Nobody there yet again. Half an hour to go. That's a very good tackle by Torres. That's what we brought him in for. We have the ball. 15 minutes to go. Can we get that ball up there? And, well, we need goals. It's not going to happen. We need 4 goals. Disappointing is not a word I would use at this present moment. Malascorta doesn't even want to run for it. Oh, there he is. Hoping to force the goalkeeper into an error, but he doesn't. Gomez with the ball. Croy into the centre. Fleming now. He's been rather quiet, and he puts one in the back of the net. It is 1-1 now. We do have an outside chance here now. We're just hoping, beyond hope, that Ajax falter. But that's a very, very good goal. Well done, Fleming. That's his 6th of the season. 5 in the last 4 or 5 games. Amazing stuff. Ajax still 2-0 against Excelsior. Looks like we're going to go to a 1-1 draw, disappointingly. Yes, we've been on such a good run to come away with a 1-1 at home as well. Not another chance for Ajax, surely not. There's another golden opportunity. Plas with it. Oh, just slams it in. It's been disappointing. But a very, very good season all the same. To win the league, I think, would have been very, very ambitious. But, oh, hang on. Now score on goal. Keep it down. And this is why we need a forward. Someone who's actually going to put the ball in the net 1 out of 2. Chances were there. We were on top of it. And we don't manage it. But 1-1 all the same. Disappointed. I am disappointed to finish 2nd in the league. Just behind Ajax. Well, Ajax won 3-0 in the end. So there's no chance of us winning the league at all. Goal difference of 5. We couldn't do it. Even if we won the game, we would never have won the league. That would have been disappointing, but there's a few games that we should have won where we drew. But either way, a great performance. Our last season, just before we moved to the new stadium, and we finish it on a high, really. 2 draws in last game, really. That's kind of messed it all up for us, to be perfectly honest. 4 points up for grabs we've lost. That would have seen us over the line. But either way, we didn't lose. We only lost 2 games in the end. It was against Feyenoord in the away leg, wasn't it, really? Away from home. So we were quite lucky to get away with a draw. But 10 draws, though. We did draw an awful lot of games yet again. But this time, the notably thing is that we won 22. Alright, let's move along. Let's have a look. We rescue a late draw. Ajax do the double. Fleming shines. Sparta failed to win. We'll praise him as well because he did play really well. But we received 8.13 million for finishing 2nd. I think that is going to be about it, though. Finances wise, 28 million in the bank. I would like to see what we would have in our budgets, though. Right, we're going to hopefully move along to the awards as well now for the end of the season, end of the series as well. But we've come a long way, and I think especially this season with the players we brought in, that has made the difference. Right then, the last time we're going to be seeing the best 11 squad. Daniels up front, Croy and Alhaft. Alhaft still there, Spearing still there, Duarte, Torres. Backer, Friends, Bisper, Rossa and Dornbusch. So there's quite a few players there like Croy and Daniels that we still have. End of season awards. Angel Gomez is a fans player of the season, 43%. Unfortunately, he is going to our other local team, Feyenoord. Bispo 27%, Torres 19%, that's not bad. Daniels is goal of the season. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that. Signing of the season, 2.7 million, Amat. Good. And young player of the season, Gomez. Really good stuff there. League review, we lost in the first knockout round to Bayern Leverkusen, who incidentally are in the semi-finals. Runners up, that's a really, really big achievement. We lost in the semi-finals. Biggest win, 4-0 against PSV, and Ajax was our biggest loss. Average attendance 13,500, 98% full, so that's good. And the total we only used joint 6th highest, 28 players used, is that all? End of season team meeting, let's have a quick look to discuss the plans. Going to come back for a I'm aiming to win the title next year round. Ooh. Well, if we came second, I want to win the title if we were staying. They're not agreeing with that. Okay. End of season confidence review, look at that. 89% untouchable. There's no major criticisms. That's nice to see. Our squad then. This is where it's all at. Obispo, I think he's been in every single game. He must have done. Well, almost every game, I guess. 42 appearances with Croy, Torres, Zifuk, Tavson, Gomez, Antonio, all the way down there. And then there's only just a few like Mara. He's only just come in. He played 7 games. Same as Sodilla. Perry, 9, 4, and a substitute. Valles played a few. Came in and played really, really well. Everybody's had a little bit of a run in there. The goals then, look at that. We've got 5 players on double figures. 60 under 70 goals between them. That's not bad. And Malascorto, who's actually on loan, and Daniels, it gave him a kick up the bum as well, didn't it? Really having another striker in there. But I don't think they are good enough. Not by a long way. Gomez coming in, 14 goals. Another lone player that's leaving. Malascorto, I'd probably hang on, get rid of Daniels. I think that would be the way to go. Fleming gets 6. 5 of them would have come in the last few games. Assists then. Zifuk, Croy, Jensen and Bakker. Rossa there weighs in with 6, but Bakker 9 from left back. Really good, but it's all down that left hand side. And Zifuk, he got 11 assists. If I'd known that, I probably would have played him in the last game. Wow, 11 assists. He's our right back. So both the left and right back players we've been wanting to do, overlapping and bringing them in. He's worth 1.6 million as well. Right, average ratings then. Everybody's on the 7. Brilliant stuff. Who else didn't make the cut? Fabry, he hardly played. He played 19 games. Just shy of 7. Same with Jensen, Tavson, Sedella, Groenbach. Steve did well when he played for his 13 games. I'm just intrigued as to how well he did. 4 clean sheets, 7 goals conceded in 9. Can't ask for more than that at all, can you? 6.85 is the lowest. Savage. Perry got 6.88, so yeah, really disappointed with Savage. Player we probably would be looking to move on if we stayed. It's worth 2.6 million. Just out of interest, 6.75 is Mara. We'll just have a look at my profile as well. Not done too bad as a manager, I don't think. That's really pretty impressive. I'm only 31. Well, I may do a 5 years into the future, maybe. I shall see, but I think we'll just end it on a high. Second spot. Enough said. That is just a marvellous achievement. What did I do career-wise then? We've been in the job for just over 2,000 days. Total career earnings 1.1 million. We managed to get 1 million out of them. That's not bad at all. How many seasons did we have with them? That's what I want to know. We were there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons, so that's not too bad. We've only got the awards, Manager of the Year there, Manager of the Year. We only won 1 trophy in that one time. But we did get to the top league. We finished 6th, 8th, 4th, 8th, and then 2nd. More notably, that last one. Really good. 54% win ratio, which isn't bad at all. Goals for and against. That's not too bad. Out of 273, we only conceded 254, so that's really good. I was quite pleased with that. Players sold, 42. We did 22 million they were worth when we bought 61 players worth 27 million. Not bad. Hive's fee was for Sardella, 6.5, and Spearings went for 5.5. Have a look at the latest initial budgets as well, just coming through. Upcoming season, 250 grand per week, which is quite a bit, and then 9 million to spend in the transfer window. That's not a lot. That's not a lot to say the least. We've got an awful lot of money wages wise, nearly 100 grand more. So hopefully we would be able to put that in against the budget if we were staying. Just before we go as well, just have a look at the tables around the world as well. Valencia win the La Liga. 4 points ahead of Real Madrid and Barcelona and Atletico. Wow, look at that. That's very, very close. Serie A, Juventus winning that. Roma, Fiorentina. Where else? The Premiership, Liverpool win it ahead of Man United, I believe. Wow, 84. That's not bad going either. Tottenham in third, Chelsea. France, Monaco win it from PSG. Wow, what happened there? PSG lagging behind. I think they're still playing in the La Liga as well, so Real Madrid possibly have another chance. Right, we're going to finish off now. So as you can see, we are in the Champions League, which we're not going to see or play, unfortunately. But 2 points off and 59 goals for, 22 against. That is a massive, massive improvement from last year. Absolutely massive. Because when you think of last year, we barely scraped through 33 goals in 34 games. Absolutely rubbish. But this season, wow, what a difference a couple of good players makes. And there we are, look, goal difference of plus 37 as well. Massive, massive. So FM20 is just around the corner. So if you enjoyed this series, please pop a like on there. If there's any team that you'd like me to do in FM20, then please let me know. If you would like to see a 3 or 5 year into the future after to this season, then please let me know as well. I can quickly do one of them. Just see how they are. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for your support and watching. It's really, really appreciated. And all that's left to say is that if you really enjoyed this one, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more and new to the channel, please subscribe. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.